Yo, what's up, agent? I'm back to you again. Today, I'm gonna show you the negotiator dynamo build. It's for PvP. I'm running this build with the all red. It's for Dark Zone and also for conflict. The build is so powerful and it's like it's underrated actually. It's so rare to see people using this build right now. But let me tell you this, the build is so good. Now, I'm gonna leave with the gameplay and back to you at the end. So, let's go.
Jump, jump, jump.
هتمشي قد ايه؟
Contaminated gear.
انا وقفت ومشيت.
Hostile defender drone.
ايه طب جوا مدك
Nearby rogue agent.
واحد داون
Sting archived.
بيك طلقة واحدة عمر
تعال شايفهم بيك بيك.
هفيته
بيك. شايف هذا بيك عليه باع اشوفه. Behind you. Behind you.
بيك
Extraction.
ثاني اثنيناتهم
بيك.
Helo is headed back.
بيك
You know.
Another agent is now.
وان داون
Assistance.
دار he's down also battle one down he's low BR down
If you are seen cooperating or fraternizing with division agents, there will
one here, one here.
one behind running خلاك ورا تو دادر عمر يمك
اوكي.
contaminated gear detected.
تعال come help frag us cool
They're on stage, I'm on stage, go.
easy one down where are you going boy جو امام الباب الرئيسية
هذا يمنع.
down watch out
Hostile striker drone.
Come here.
door
Door.
easy boy easy alright let me show you the build. I'm using technician for the extra one skill tier and for the mod technician mode which pulls the enemy from me, and I'm using king breaker. This sword rifle is so powerful as you see. ده مش target out of cover And for the talent, perfect flatline, amplifies open damage by 20% to post enemies. For the mod, crit damage, extra 20 round. The technician mode, which I told you about, which posts the enemy for me. So, like you don't need to use scanner pulse. You can use whatever you want. And I'm using for the muzzle is crit chains. And I'm using the nemesis. I've seen the gameplay. The nemesis is so powerful. This gun is so good with the crit build, not headshot build. Like you can mark one with your assault rifle, and you can hit the other one with the nemesis, and you're gonna kill them all, like both of them. The third attribute is secret chains. For the pistol, I'm using TDI card custom pistol. It's for the skill tier, and for the talent, it's always going to be sledgehammer. For the mask, it's coyote mask. This mask is so good for you and for the team. All red, crit chains, crit damage, and for the mod, crit damage. The talent tells you like you and all allies gain opponents based on the distance of the last enemy you hit. 0 to 15 meters is gonna give you and your teammate 25% critical damage. 15 to 25 meters is gonna give you 10% critical hit damage and 10% critical hit chance. And like from 25 meter and above, it's gonna give you 25% critical hit chance. And for the chest, I'm using Fenris, gonna give me 10% assault rifle damage. All red, crit damage, crit chance. For the mod, crit damage. For the talent, is spotter. As you see, I'm using the technician, and so I don't need to worry about the like to post enemy. As you see, I was using the scanner post, but you can choose whatever you want. Spotter amplifies total open and skill damage by 15% to posted enemies. For the holster, is negotiated, negotiated dynamo. Two pieces gonna give me 15% crit chance. Three pieces gonna give me 20% critical hit damage. Like I need to change for PvP stats so it's going to be clear. It tells you like critical hit marks enemies for 20 seconds, up to 3 marks total. When you critical hit a marked enemy, all other marked enemies within 15 meters take 60% of that damage you dealt. Whenever a marked enemy dies, gain 20%. I'm sorry, 2.2% critical hit damage, stacking up to 20 times or until combat ends. So it's like the max of the negotiated dilemma is going to be like 40% critical hit damage if you keep kill, or if you and your team kill the guy who have like the mark of the negotiated dilemma, you're gonna get more crit. I just see red weapon damage and critical hit damage. For the knee pad, negotiated dilemma also open damage and crit chains. For the gloves, negotiator also open damage and crit damage. And for the backpack, as you see, it's a negotiator also open damage, crit chains, and for the mount crit damage. The backpack told you like it's gonna increase hostile negotiation damage to additional market enemies from 60 to 100%. The backpack is so important with this build. You need to use the backpack with this gear set because it's so powerful. Like you mark one, you mark the other, three, you shoot one, all of them, all the three enemies you mark, they're gonna take the same amount of damage you shoot on that guy. Keep that in your mind. And for skills, I'm using decoy and the scanner pulse. You can use whatever you want, it's up to you. And for the mod, as you see, radius and skill haste. For the stats, for my King Breaker, it's 50, 54 crit chance and 154 crit damage. I don't care actually. It's like it's more than enough. 54 crit chance because I'm using the Kayuri mask. All right, with the with like most of the time you fight with distance, so you're going to be like you're gonna have more than enough crit chance, like more than 60. You know, as the max is 60. So 54, I think it's more than enough with your Coyote mask. As for my nemesis, 58% crit chance and 154 also crit damage. Look, uh, I'm using like now or red edition of this gear set or of this build. You can go with higher armor and fight with the close range. All right, like when you have a healer and you fight like in the close combat. It's so powerful also. But now I give it right to the this edition of negotiator build. Maybe in the future I'm gonna use the other edition. Maybe I'm gonna use it with the 1.5 armor or something like that. But let me tell you, this build is so good. If you have high armor also in a close combat, like you have a healer for, sorry for before, like we're gonna, it's a close combat, so it's going to be so good. I tried before, but now I don't have the like more pieces that I can go with the make it like blue, like with armor. So I started to use it with the eye all red, and as you see, it's so powerful. Anyway, guys, that's build for today. Uh, Maybe next time I'm gonna play this build. I'm gonna use this build with high armor. Anyway, that's for today. Up to you with my next one. Skeletor Rogue. Peace out.